is on this F-shaped A chord right here. This root note on the D string is the A, and then the C sharp, that would make it an A major. But if you wanted to make it a minor, all you have to do is slide it down a half step with the C and it makes it a minor. Just like standard, the difference between a major and a minor chord is what's called a raised third. So an A major chord would be, you see this is the, see C sharp, C right there, that's C sharp, that makes it major. If I go there, that makes it minor. Steve realized that. So now he's able to find a two string way of playing a minor chord to give it that feel, not add the extra notes to clutter it. When does Steve use that? How about the break for Too Late for Love when it goes, oh, whoa, it goes. See that, how he slides down? He's doing a B minor, an A minor, and he goes down to a C sharp, I'm sorry, a G sharp minor. You see what I'm saying? Before he switches back to an E and F. Now, using those minor chords that way is genius. It gives it a flavor, switches up the key. And that's what Steve was able to do on that. Last but not least, I want to show you what I call the Lydian major F chord shape, not F chord shape, but Lydian major power chord shape that he liked to do, which gave it a unique flavor. What he recognizes is the Lydian is the fourth mode of a major scale. So my two favorite keys, well, most rock keys, is E and A. But E minor is the same as G major, and A minor is the same as C major. So for G or E minor, 1, 2, 3, 4. C, whenever you play a C power chord in E minor, you're able to, instead of playing the normal one where you play the C and G, you can also play it with an A sharp. Not an A sharp, but sorry, an F sharp. Sorry, I get dyslexic sometimes. And that gives it a different flavor. You're also able to do that if it's in the key of A minor or C major. See how I'm using the major scale? C, D, E, F. Whenever you play an F, which is a Lydian mode, you can do that same thing. When does Steve do that? My favorite song off the album, which you probably could tell, is Billy's Got a Gun. And that changes keys like 5 or 6 times, which is hilarious. But after Steve does his first solo, which is in the key of D minor, there's a cool little break where it goes dun 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 dun. Now you see that? You see how it goes with that C? It took me forever trying to figure out that song, what chord that was. You knew it was weird, but he knows whenever you play a power chord that's in a major scale, and this major chord in the scale, and if it's a Lydian, that you can switch it like that. And it gave Steve a unique style, and he started to do that all the time. He also used that same F progression, which I showed you before, in Foolin'. And check it out. Is anybody out there? You hear that part? Goes. He's playing an A. He goes up to an A sharp inversion. Then he does that F chord again. See, this is the same as this. It's just an octave higher. It's almost like a triad. That's the F there. That's the F there. It's an octave higher. It's like a triad. Those subtle things that Steve was doing, this is college class level, folks. Those subtle things gave him that unique style. It gave Pyromania that unique style. And it made that album all killer, no filler. Think probably the least popular song in that album is Action Out Words, which I love. I wish they'd play that live. I'd rock out to it. He used those techniques. And that's why Phil Collin showed him much respect. And kudos to Phil Collin for being talented enough to recognize how great Steve was. So I hope these lessons help you. If you have any problems, go back to the other lessons I showed you to educate you where Steve was coming from. You have a great day, and thank you for support, Hurricane Joe.